guys, so today's video is a tutorial on this look. I'm using the Morphe 35P palette. Take a moment to bask in the purple goodness. As you guys may or may not know, I am a big fan of the Morphe 35O palette, so I decided to pick up the 35P because it just looked amazing. And it is such good quality and I'm obsessed with it. So I wanted to do a look. I actually created this look a few weeks ago for a night out. So I definitely wanted to recreate it and film a video for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. So we are going to prime, and I'm using my Bare Minerals Prime Time in the neutralizing shade. I just wanted to mention also, sometimes I wear this on its own because it just neutralizes my skin and just makes it look really nice if I'm having a no makeup day. But I am going to obviously go in with some foundation. I'm using my Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in the shade Fiji, and I'm buffing this into my skin using my Morphe G6 brush. For the eyes, I am priming first using MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm sure you guys are so surprised, oh my god. And then I'm going to use the Morphe 35P palette. I'm taking these two neutral shades. One's quite a white shade and one's a bit more of a darker skin tone. And I'm just setting that paint pot down. Then I'm taking this slightly darker shade. It's almost like Peach Smoothie or something from Makeup Geek, and I'm just using this as a transition. Then I'm going in with this purpley plummy kind of shade on the same brush and just starting to buff this right into the crease, just in circular motions and windshield wiper motions. And here I'm taking a clean fluffy blending brush just to blend everything out. I go in with numerous clean brushes through this tutorial just to make sure everything's nice and tidy. Then I'm taking a darker purple shade and I'm just focusing this in the outer corner and bringing it into the crease. I'm using a denser brush. This is a MAC 217 brush, so it's going to pack more colour. Then taking this it's sort of like a brownie shade, I'm just going to further intensify the outer corner, again using this same technique and same brush. Then for the lid, I'm taking this sort of shimmery, purpley kind of shade. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm just packing this all over the entire lid using a Real Techniques brush. And then once again, just using my blending brush to blend everything out. Then I'm going in with the black shade from the palette. I'm so glad this one has a black shade because the Morphe 35O doesn't. But I'm just pretty much just buffing this into the outer corner and then again bringing it into the crease. I just wanted it to be nice and smoky. And then I'm just dragging a little bit underneath the eyes, even though I go in under the eyes later on. I just wanted to drag a little bit in now. Can I talk? Can I talk? Anyway, now I'm taking this light purple shade. It's kind of like a pastel purple. I absolutely love it. It's super shimmery. And I'm just packing this right onto the lid using my fingers and then going in with the brush I used for the darker purple on the lid to blend it out. Then I'm using the bone shade just to highlight my brow bone. I didn't want to use a shimmery shade just because we had so much going on the lid. And once again going in and blending everything out just to make sure everything's nice and seamless. Now I'm taking a black liner and just tight lining my eyes, and then I'm going to go ahead and line my lash line just messily, and then I'm going to take a flat definer brush and just smudge everything out. You guys have seen me do this a million times. It's just an easy way to do eyeliner on your lash line. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm using the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash one today. And then I'm applying some falsies. These are my favourite Vegas Nay and Eylure Shining Star lashes, so just plonking them on my eyes. Moving back onto the skin, I'm going to take my new Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm still trying this out and seeing how I feel about it. So I'm just applying it underneath my eyes and down the centre of my face. It is super pigmented, as you can see. Oh my golly gosh. And then I'm going to take a contour brush to blend it out. I have found using a beauty blender is a lot more smoother, and I just like Beauty Blender finish a bit more to blend this concealer out, so I wouldn't really recommend this brush. I'm just going to do a tiny bit of baking underneath my eyes, so I'm just using a little bit of loose powder from Face of Australia, and then I'm just taking a little bit more of the powder and setting all down the centre of my face. While that's baking, I'm using my Benefit Hoola bronzer and just using a Thin Lizzy bronzer brush. I'm just going to apply it to my contours and then just buff it around my hairline and sort of on my temples and all of those areas. Then I'm using this Sleek Contour Kit in medium. I'm taking the contour shade and using my Nars Ida brush and just carving out my cheekbones. And I just washed this brush so it was really stiff and it just wasn't blending the product, so I then just took the bronzer brush again and blended everything out. Then I'm just taking a clean tulip brush and buffing away all the excess powder, and then I'm moving on to my blush. I'm using MAC's Well Dressed blush today, which has the most beautiful sheen to it, as you can see right now. Oh my gosh. And it's nice and cool tone, so it goes with the purple eyes. Then to highlight, I'm taking MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, just on my Real Techniques setting brush, and just applying this to all the areas where I would like to highlight. And if it ever gets a bit intense on your cheeks, you can always just take your foundation brush like I'm doing here and make sure everything's nice and blended. Then I'm just going to set everything in place using Urban Decay All Nighter Spray and then move on to the under eyes. So I'm taking those two darkish purpley and brown shades and I'm just buffing that underneath the eyes, then going in with a different dark purple and dark brown and just using the more precise brush to really buff it on the outer corner. Then I'm going to go in with the black just on a flat little brush, the same one I used for my eyeliner, and I'm just going to press this right into my lash line, and I am bringing this quite far in towards the inner part of my eye. Then for highlight, I'm actually using MAC Nylon because I didn't find that this palette had a great highlight shade, so I'm just taking that on a little pencil brush and just applying it to the inner corners. And here I'm just adding some lower lash mascara, and then I'm going to move on to my lips. So I'm first taking a Rimmel lip liner in East End Snob, and I'm just outlining my entire lips, and then I'm going to fill them in using MAC's Angel lipstick. And then to top everything off, I'm going to use the Tanya Burr lip gloss in Afternoon Tea and just apply that over the lips. And after that, the look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a like if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next one.